Hello, I'm Emily Elias.
And my name's Tom Wiggins, and this is Desert Island Dips, the podcast where we pit condiment against condiment and ask, if you were trapped on a desert island, which 5 dips would you take with you?
We haven't had much
movement.
We haven't had much movement.
We haven't had much movement.
On the chart. Ketchup, brown sauce, English mustard, barbecue sauce, and sriracha.
And robot sauce.
What would robot sauce be?
Probably oil.
Yeah, okay. I don't want oil.
Not like olive oil. I mean, that motor oil, you know.
Yeah.
Crude oil.
Yeah, I was thinking like a mayonnaise type oil. I was thinking more of like a...
That's only for the mayonnaise robot.
Yeah. Okay, back to the list. Ketchup, brown sauce, English mustard, barbecue sauce, and sriracha have all made it on the island. But who will be next? This episode, we are getting out of the city and we're going to the ranch.
This is very American already, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I feel like we should have Shania Twain on.
That's Canadian.
Is she Canadian?
Yes.
Well, she's another secretly Canadian.
Pride of
like
Timmins, Ontario.
The opposite of Semisonic. Who you think are Canadian, but not Canadian.
I feel like ranch is not Canadian, and I want to like.
And I didn't say it was, did I?
No. But I just in case you're listening to this
either.
accent and you're thinking this American broad is going to tell me all about ranch. Not American.
Are you not going to tell us about ranch?
Not American.
Okay, fine. I feel this is a nice counterpoint to last episode, Branston Pickle.
Yes, because in your episode of Branston Pickle, you mentioned that 1/3 of British homes have...
Apparently so, Branston Pickle. Have you got a similar figure for ranch?
1/3 of American homes
No way.
have ranch dressing in the cupboard.
This couldn't have worked out better if we'd tried.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
We make a strict point of never talking to the other person about the condiment.
To keep the... You know?
That electricity alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Not really. I know it's white and you get asked if you want it in Subway.
Yes.
That's about all I know about ranch dressing.
All right. So original ranch dressing is a combination of the following ingredients. Buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs, chives, parsley, dill, black pepper, paprika, and a mayonnaise or oil emulsion.
That sounds nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'd want... When you said paprika, I was like, no, I don't need that. But everything else...
You need a little kick to it.
Well, you got mustard in there, you said, and pepper and stuff, garlic.
But it's a very white sauce. It looks like almost like tartar sauce in consistency. White stuff with bits in it.
Yeah, okay. So not mayo, not sort of that jiggle that you get with mayo.
No.
Okay,
Much more fluid.
Yeah, okay, good.
There is a lot of love in America for ranch. And there's also some hate for it. The Washington Post once published a piece saying that ranch dressing is what is wrong with America, calling it revolting milk rot.
If I had to make a list of things wrong with America, I don't think it would be in my top 3.
Oh, bottom of the list at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, I said it sounds quite nice, so probably, yeah.
Usually you get it kind of like alongside bar food, so like alongside wings or any form of deep fried vegetable or celery, carrots,
I like those things.
Pickles, pizza. Vancouver, it is a very big thing to put ranch drizzle on top of your pizza.
Okay. I'm not a big condiment with pizza person, but maybe that would change my life. I don't know.
I mean, I don't have a sample for you to try tonight, unfortunately. This isn't soy sauce part deux.
I had soy sauce with pizza, didn't I? I forgot about that.
So where did this jack of all trades sauce come from, Tom?
That's a question I was about to ask, but I had assumed that you might answer it for me anyway without prompting.
Well, I asked for the prompt. According to a dude named Michael Redman, who is the director of research at the Santa Barbara Historical Museum, the answer is Santa Barbara.
Oh, is it now, Michael? That's very convenient.
This sauce is actually not really anything to do with Michael. He just wrote about it. I got a little info from him. Thank you. Brainchild of a guy named Steve Henson. He was born in Taylor, Nebraska in 1918 at the age of 16.
He was born at the age of 16?
No. I was like pausing for dramatic effect. At the age of 16, under the impact of the Great Depression, he rode the rails out California way.
As we all did, yeah.
Worked at various places until 1949, and he met his wife, Gail, and they moved to Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
So he's having a lovely time in Alaska. He's working as a plumbing contractor, amongst other things, around Anchorage. And he was doing so well that at 35, he was able to retire.
Blimey. That I've only got a year left then before I can count myself as doing as well as
Steve Henson. I'm jealous. Like 35? Come on.
You're doing really well if you can retire at 35. That's like footballer.
Yeah.
That's a footballer situation.
I don't know what kind of money you make as a plumber in Anchorage, Alaska.
Well, my dad's an retired electrician, and he always used to tell me that plumbers made a lot more money than electricians did.
So we've made very large mistakes in our careers.
Well, I'm not an electrician or a plumber, so yeah, I suppose that's true.
Also, can we just have a moment of twinsies? Because my dad is also an electrician. So he's retiring at 35, and he's like, I'm going to go down to Santa Barbara, and I'm going to open up a dude ranch. And he named it the Hidden Valley Ranch. Does that mean anything to you? No. That is the brand name of the product.
Okay.
That was the big reveal.
Right. I've been to Santa Barbara. It's really nice.
Oh, I've not. So.
But I didn't notice a sort of proliferation of ranch dressing when I was there.
Well...
Are we going to talk about why it's called ranch dressing?
It's named after the ranch.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you said. What was it called?
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Hidden Valley, yeah, okay.
So he is offering up fishing and riding and hiking and outdoor activities. And, of course, hearty home-cooked meals with their unique dressing.
Yeah.
And as
sounds dodgy, doesn't it, at the time?
I mean...
Do you want some of our unique dressing? What's in it? I'm not telling you.
In 1956, I don't think it had that same connotation.
No, probably not, no.
But people were into it. And as like a parting gift for staying at the ranch, you would take home with you a jar of the salad dressing.
Oh, mate, if this place existed now, I would absolutely go there. This sounds brilliant.
Yeah. So these people are like, hey, we need more. Starts a little mail order business to try keep up with demand. 1964 rolls around. Kelly's Corner, a grocery store in Santa Barbara, they decided they're going to start stocking it. It's flying off the shelves. He's got a hit.
So he's got no history in condiment creation. He
No.
just suddenly decides he's going to make one, and boom,
a retired
success.
plumber turned rancher who started making this condiment.
This guy's a superhero, isn't
He
he?
is.
Like David Beckham or something.
Of the condiment world. By the late 1960s, Steve is filling orders from 50 states and 30 countries. And guess who comes knocking at that door?
Heinz?
Big industry. 1972. Clorox. You may know them from bleach and other household cleaners.
No, I didn't know them, but they didn't sound very nice. I thought it sounds like a baddie in a cartoon from the 80s or something.
No.
Clorox! You know what I mean?
He-Man must fight Clorox.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they are a giant company. They bought...
Make bleach, did you say?
Yeah, bleach and other cleaning products. They bought the recipe to it for $8 million.
It's not... If you just read that a company that makes bleach and bathroom products had bought the recipe for a dressing, you'd be like, I might stop eating that.
Well,
or I might start cleaning my bathroom with it instead.
Well, in 1972, they did not stop. And they were like, okay, this is a great dressing, but we want to make it shelf stable. So they kind of removed all of the ingredients that would require refrigeration and make it last longer. And by 1983, it was an absolute revolution. In 1992, it overtook Italian salad dressing as the most popular salad dressing in the US.
No way.
Yep.
Have you got figures on Paul Newman's dressing?
No, I do not.
Because I feel like that would be a very popular one in the States. No?
Mistakes have been made in my research getting, clearly?
No, I'm just,
Well, in 1986, I think this is when you know that it isn't just like for salads. The big sort of like condiment-y flavor profile moment was when Doritos launched their iconic Cool Ranch flavor Doritos. Now, that means nothing to you because in this country...
It's just called...
Cool Original.
The blue ones.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't like those ones.
They tried to, I guess, step away from ranch in this country.
Well, probably because nobody knew what it was. But what? So those in the States they taste like a ranch dressing?
Yeah, that's Cool Ranch. That is the ranch flavor.
They don't taste like that here, do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's the flavour?
That is the flavor.
Blimey. That's blown my mind.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Is this making you rethink your stance on ranch already?
No.
No.
Well, actually, yeah, maybe it is, because I don't like those. But then just because I don't like the crisp flavour doesn't mean I don't like the actual stuff, does it? So.
Yeah. Now, there are Hidden Valley Ranch, who is like the big maker of all things ranch and sacred, have 70 different variations of the dressing. And
70?
70.
Blimey.
And in 2015, it sold, and it was worth at the time, $440 million.
Blimey. Joseph, that is... I mean, that tells you a lot about how you can be massive in America and yet nobody in this country has really got any idea about what you are and who you do. No, not the way around. Who you are and what you do.
And like really big celebrities love ranch dressing.
Okay.
So Katy Perry insists that ranch is on her rider whenever she's playing.
Confirmed big celebrity.
Big. Melissa McCarthy and Courtney Cox have been seen actually chugging ranch dressing.
Straight out the bottle.
Yep.
That would go against the condiments, wouldn't it?
It would indeed. And Chrissy Teigen. Are you familiar with Chrissy Teigen?
I know the name, but I don't really know who she is.
She's like a model and an author and a current McDonald's spokesperson.
Okay. Has she got quite good bants on Twitter?
She has great bants on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
So she tweeted the other day, or I guess, I don't really know when this was, but she tweeted about it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say in the last couple of months. There are too many different plain ranch dressings. We need a baseline. If you call it ranch, it must not fluctuate between thick or sour or sweet or dilly or watery. It needs to have rules. Chrissy Teigen, come on the show because you've got strong feelings about condiments.
I think she's completely right as well. Like, you've got to be making it to some sort of standard.
Yeah. And then we should all agree what the standard is.
Yeah. Well,
or at least be
Happy Valley?
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley. They should really set the rules, but, maybe Chrissy can.
Maybe she can champion condiment rule making. Please come on the show, Chrissy Teigen. We, as a society, have pretty much evolved to liking flavors of soda and pop that are palatable. Let's just say.
Yeah, what you mean? Your Coca-Colas, your Dr. Peppers,
sure,
your
Sprites. There is
your Rubicons.
Of course. There is a soda company called Lester's Fixin' Sodas who decided they were going to make a ranch soda.
I'm not sure about that.
One blog described it as, while it mostly tastes of sugar soda, the smell is so repulsive, think rancid blue cheese, that it's hard to get past.
I don't like blue cheese when it's not rancid, so as soon as it becomes rancid, I think that is really going to put me off. Or maybe that's what it takes to make me like it, I don't know.
Tap out. That's not for you.
No,
No,
absolutely not.
But their internet is just full of ranch plus food combinations that are outrageous. I found this one article by the Thrillist's Will Fulton. He seems like a cool dude. He's got passionate views about ranch dressing.
Okay, yeah, he's probably one of us then.
And he got paid to write about mixing ranch dressing with different things. I personally didn't want to fact check this, so I figured we'd just take.
What you mean? What things to eat it with, or things to?
Yes, things to eat it with.
Okay.
So he mixed ranch dressing with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or in this country, Curiously Cinnamon, as the cereal is called.
I'm not a big cereal eater, I'm guessing it's a cinnamon-flavoured cereal.
A cinnamon sugar wafer cereal. He said it was different, and I'll say this much. I kept eating more than I had to, and yes, I'm being serious.
But no, I don't know why he's done that.
Gross.
Because nobody's ever thought that was a good combination, have they?
I wouldn't.
Apart from him.
He said pancakes, no, better, still gross.
Yeah.
Oreos, again, not totally gross.
I don't think any of these things are designed to be eaten with ranch dressing, are they?
No. He said avocado toast, go do this now.
Okay.
I feel like I could land on that more than eating it with an Oreo.
So rather than a sort of a sriracha or a spicy sauce,
He's saying
have a ranch on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a hot dog. So then put some ranch on that.
Never. Tomato and mustard, mate. What are you playing at? I know I'm a bit sort of set in my ways when it comes to certain things, but for me that one's
You're a
never gonna
condiment
happen.
conservative with a little c.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably true. Yeah. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm not gonna deny it.
No, I wouldn't if I were you. Just lean into it if that's your brand. Again,
Are there more?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
like one, I feel like I'm going to just segue away from this now.
Okay, fine. Yeah. We
We
won't notice.
Nobody will notice.
We might do now that you've said it, but yeah.
One topic
Yeah.
that comes up on this podcast almost weekly, almost like I seek it out, is how much would you pay for a side of ranch?
Yeah.
How much would you pay for
Did we
one?
talk about that a lot?
I feel like, tartar sauce, we talked about...
I mean, technically, it should be 0 pence.
Yes.
Or cents, or whatever currency you're
No
currently using.
no money should be
Yeah,
exchanged.
because it's one of the condiments, right?
But
if you were...
there's an upsell always.
Sometimes, in a chip shop or something, they will be like, yeah, it's 5p for a sachet of sauce or whatever. So if we're using that as a guide,
Yeah.
okay?
Would you spend $1,000 on a bottle?
No.
No. But in 2016, Josh Tipton did.
What was special about it that made him feel that was an adequate price to pay?
Well, in Dallas, there is a pizzeria called Cane Rosso's Pizza, and they are famous for a very traditional pizza crust.
Okay. What does that mean?
I'm not going to say the actual word because I don't think I can say it properly. Neapolitan?
That is correct.
Neapolitan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my command of the English language.
That's probably Italian, really.
No.
Anglicised.
So anyway, this restaurant is like eating ranch with pizza is an abomination.
Oh no, that's not the.
They're not
not the done thing.
They're not going to give you a side of ranch for your pizza. So if you want that ranch, you're going to have to pay us $1,000. That's the only way you're getting that sauce on the pizza. They've taken a moral stand that it doesn't belong there.
Is this a policy, or is this a sort of just off the cuff?
No, they had a bottle of Hidden Valley encased in glass by the cash register so that if anybody came in asking for it, they would just kind of point to the bottle and be like, "You got $1,000? No, then you can't have ranch with your pizza."
That is dangerous.
So,
it's a dangerous game to play.
There was a fundraiser for the Humane Society of Southeast Texas, and Josh Tipton was like, "I'm going to spend $1,000 on that bottle of sauce if you donate it to charity." So he's a condiment good guy.
I suppose so, yeah.
Anyway, he said he's going to keep the bottle as a souvenir, and he's not planning on opening it.
So he didn't even get any dressing for his pizza?
No.
He just did it it was just making a stand against their anti-ranch policy.
No, he was just making...
also making money for charity.
I think he was like, I like dogs enough that I will spend $1,000 for this.
Dogs?
Humane Society. Dogs, kitties, bunnies, whatever they're
I thought the Humane Society would be for humans.
Wow.
Surely the dog charity would be the Dog Mane Society.
Oh, buddy. This is
What's
taking
the
a weird...
Humane Society?
Like Battersea Dogs is like
it?
the Humane Society. Is that like something that doesn't translate here?
No. What? No.
Yeah, the Humane Society is for animals.
I've never heard. I did not know that.
Really?
That's like the RSPCA of America.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't know that.
No, that's what we call it. We call them Humane Societies.
I didn't know that.
Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have stumbled across something here.
I know that now, don't I? It's a picture of a fox on the website, so I like that.
How's your fox cam going? Sorry. We're all full of diversions tonight.
He came back last night looking for sausage rolls. Hadn't left any out, so he had to go away.
No.
He always comes back when there aren't any.
For listeners who may not be following you on the...
on Instagram, I've got a fox that I look after.
He got a little camera so you can see when he comes.
I've got a camera so I can see when he comes around.
He's very adorable.
I haven't given him a name yet. I haven't asked him. You learn something new every day, don't you? That's good. So you've got different humane societies of different places. Look.
Yeah, somebody's got to take care of the puppies and kitties.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of Twitter chat, and by that I mean one tweet, about garlic sauce from Papa John's.
Domino's.
Either way.
Yeah, the Domino's one.
Garlic sauce on pizza. I feel like I want to just take the opportunity within this ranch episode to address one bit of weird news that I found.
Okay. I thought you were going to say this is like a close approximation.
No. Flavor-wise, no. But
No,
just like
okay.
how you would use the sauce.
Yeah.
So Papa John's is selling 1-gallon jugs of their garlic sauce for $20 starting in May.
So again, I wasn't listening.
So this Papa John's is selling 1-gallon jugs of garlic sauce
Okay.
for $20
Yeah.
starting this May.
Why?
Popular demand.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Do they sell it already in smaller amounts?
I only assume in the small pot
In
version.
a little sort of, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess you can
You
now
can
buy
buy it at home rather than,
You can, if you're in America, you can now buy 1-gallon jugs of garlic sauce from a pizza chain for your own personal use.
Well, I mean, that's not exactly what it has been. Yeah, there's Laura, I don't think she's actually listened to it because I won't address this problem. Once a shop bought equivalent of Domino's garlic dip, and has mentioned it 2 whole times to me, so it's becoming quite difficult to deal with. But if it's at least with the Papa John's one, if they're selling it in shops in the States, then that signals that there is perhaps hope that it could happen over here eventually.
What is your feelings about putting like ranch on pizza or any form of like? I know you've said previously you're against it, but would
I'm
you
not
be
against
open to
it.
trying it?
I use what I would I'd quite often use maybe like a sriracha or something on pizza crusts, but I never really feel it necessary to sort of
full drizzle on top of the cheese bit,
or dip before eat. Just if there's something when the toppings have run out, that's when I might feel the need to use a condiment with pizza. Other than that, doesn't really cross my mind even.
I like the garlic sauce. I like anything like that. I am not a fan of the ranch dressing, and I feel like there is like a definite moment in like my adolescence growing up where it was like the trendy thing to have ranch on your pizza, like
So
almost like Mean Girl status. No, not even at all. But it was just like it was like this sort of like wave of this is what you do with pizza. You have ranch on it.
Did you buck that trend, or did you follow it because you wanted to?
I was
be
an unpopular
the cool
kid,
guys?
so I bucked it. I super bucked it, and look where I am today.
And now look.
And
what's
look where
happened.
they are. They're all doing quite well for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of have to go back to the whole what we said at the beginning about how it just hasn't sort of caught on particularly here.
No, I was very surprised by that, to be honest. Like, currently the McDonald's specialty burger is the Ranch Californian burger.
I bet it's not doing very well.
But I just you don't really get it offered very much in the UK as a potential side.
As I said, the only time, I think probably the first time and most common time that I hear it mentioned is in Subway. And like when you said you were going to do on Hidden Valley, I was like, what the hell is Hidden Valley? It's something on Netflix or something.
Happy Valley, yep.
So it just doesn't, I don't feel like it's taken off here in the same way that other American condiments have.
But this is how...
But that would, I mean, clearly your opinion of it would be, you'd use that as a reason
I've got a very influential opinion on it.
For why it hasn't happened.
But okay, so like I was looking at like the Hidden Valley Ranch like Twitter, because clearly that's like a snapshot into their brand and where they think it's placed now, of whether it's like a salad dressing or a dip or what have you. They are currently running a contest which has just ended, offering a $35,000 bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch up for grabs. This bottle is not just like a bottle of ranch. It is encrusted with jewels, diamonds, sapphires, 18-karat gold, and it is apparently designed by a, quote, A-list celebrity jeweler, but they will not say who it is. And Hidden Valley described the bottle as a nod to the royal family. So I'm not sure if this is like a...
Was it royal wedding? Was it for the wedding?
Maybe?
They had a big bottle of ranch dressing at the at the royal wedding. Like, put this on all your food.
Yeah.
And they were like, no thanks, mate. I've never had it before.
Meghan Markle brought to the celebration
yeah.
reception afterwards a giant bottle of diamond-encrusted Hidden Valley ranch.
She's like, this is from my people.
Yes. This is from Old California way. I don't know. The brand has also done some really kind of like crazy antics things. So like they did a ranch fountain.
Oh, no, really?
Yep. They did...
Functioning, proper...
Yep.
Is it thin? Is it thin like that?
I mean, I think they probably like...
They really have to force it through some
down
big
a
holes.
bit, yeah. They did an ugly holiday sweater, which is kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then they were selling a $50 mini keg of ranch, which was apparently that type of keg. A 1-year supply, depending on who you are. Gross.
Oh, it wouldn't last a year.
That's what
as in
they said.
They would refill it, or
No, they said like it should hold a year's supply.
do you have to keep it in the fridge?
I mean, no, it's shelf stable, so it
should,
could.
of course, yeah. They removed all the stuff that meant that you didn't
so
need
you
to.
could keep it on your counter, but
You'd
that would
give a lot about yourself away if someone came around and you had a keg of ranch dressing on the side.
You would have one party, and that one drunk friend that you don't really like a lot when they're drunk, but you really like them when they're sober, would just be like going to town on it.
Oh no! And then being sick all over the place.
Oh, that is the sick that I never want to have to clean up.
Ranch dressing vomit.
That is my worst idea of a holiday, of any form of holiday drinking cleanup. I don't know why I said holiday.
I've got a feeling that the way this has gone,
you know the
people
answer.
will be people will not be surprised to learn that I don't think this is going to go onto the island.
No.
Right?
I am not a fan.
Would this be on your... If there was like a...
Condiment hell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would ranch be on there?
Absolutely. I agree with the Washington Post's assessment that it is revolting milk rot. I'm astounded it's so popular. Like, I was just kind of like...
It's the American Branston pickle.
Yeah, like, I was astounded how many people love it and, like, go to the mat for it. I am not that guy. Like, mayo is whatever. I don't have very strong feelings either way, but I would, like, take it or leave it.
We've talked about the purpose of mayo.
Yeah, but, like, ranch, I am repulsed.
Blimey. This is the most negative reaction we've had to any condiment so far.
And the weird thing is that I brought it up. Like,
yeah, you were like, I'm doing this one. That's like, okay, fair enough. You must like it then.
Wait,
oh no!
Whenever I text you, is that the voice that you hear?
No, but it was you were particularly committed to doing this. It felt.
I love your invitations with me. More.
Clearly, it was because you were ready to give it a kicking. I mean, I feel a bit bad for being. I mean, it just comes across badly, really, that I've sort of like, I don't really know what it is, so it's not going on the island. I feel
Respect.
Like I'm like the condiment Paul Merson, which
I
will
think
make no sense to you.
Like, if you said to me, all right, Emily, barbecue sauce is off and ranch is on, I would flip this table like my mother at Christmas when we played Clue and we were cheating.
All of these cushions that soften the noises in this room would go flying.
I would go mental.
So it's not on the island. Sorry, ranch. Sorry, America.
Get your own island, America.
Get your own island.
Wait, you have one, and it's on fire. I don't know. Hawaii, the volcano.
I was going to say Hawaii, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, it is at the time of recording. Apparently, the lava that is, when it meets the sea, it's creating a cloud that is made up of hydrochloric acid, steam, and shards of glass, which is the last thing you want coming in through your window.
That is terrifying.
And the last thing you want to put on your pizza.
Oy, oy, oy. That would be like Could you imagine going all the way to Hawaii for your holiday and then it's
No,
like,
we've got to go. There's a big cloud of glass and steam and acid coming.
but the photos look great.
Sorry to anyone listening that might be on a honeymoon in Hawaii at the moment.
And stay safe, Hawaii.
But, there's probably
we don't mean to make light of your very serious situation. No. Hopefully by the time this comes out, it's like resolved.
It'll be fine. They'll be happy. Cheer yourself up with some ranch dressing, maybe. That's all we have time for this week. From our self-imposed time limit. Do get in touch if you've got anything to ask us, tell us.
Write a review would be awesome.
Yeah, but don't just send it to us. Put
it
on
the internet, whatever podcasting app you utilize to listen to our wonderful voices. If you could write us a review, it goes so far in helping other people find this show and making this a fun experience for everyone. And to get in touch with us, you can use Facebook, Desert Island Dips. We've got a page there. You can go on Twitter, which is at Desert Island Dip, singular, because the bloody usernames can't be long enough for our podcast. We've got an email account, because we're, up with all the current trends. Up with the kids today. desertislanddips@gmail.com. If you've got something maybe a bit longer to tell us, a nuanced argument that you need to get through. If you want to defend ranch dressing and I am wrong, please tell me. Yeah, that would be nice, actually, wouldn't it? To have someone a rebuttal. Tell us why I feel like one day we should just have rebuttal corner where we read all your wonderful thoughts of why we're wrong. It would just be people defending Mayo over and over and over again. But they're welcome to do so. Mayo part 2. They're welcome to be wrong. Thanks very much for listening. We will be back in a couple of weeks with another episode of Desert Island Dips.